Hey everybody, good afternoon. I'm trying to hold this phone and not drop it and break it because it will be a flipping mess. I'm actually going to try and be a little bit quiet this afternoon. Can I do that? No way. I'm in the conference room right here. Can you see? Right here. I can't work under these conditions. This is such a small desk, such a small table that I'm at. Look at this. Can you see that? How embarrassing. But anyway, the office that I'm going to be going to, me and Randy are going to share an office and we're getting all that straightened out. So I am over here in the conference room for the time being. And we have gotten a TV set up over here. We've got some cameras over here. And we got, a bunch of chairs. Ace is running around here. But anyway, that's where I am this afternoon. It is Friday. Today is the 23rd, I think. March 23rd. Wait a minute, Ace, we're getting ready to go. And I wanted to do a quick video. I was talking to Randy. Randy, of course, is in Nevada. Because somebody was saying exactly how you say it, so it's Nevada. But he is over in Crystal today at the property that we bought. And he is, he's meeting some people, and there's some Joseph's with him, and his friends are over there that's showing him around, and they're, talking about different things. But they're in Crystal at the property, and one of the things that we wanted to show today is the actual power source that's going to be going there. And we call it the Incredible Portable Power System, right? Okay, so I wanted to show you. So I got my phone right here, and I want to show you this tab, what it's called on the website. So if you go to our website, IncredibleTinyHomes.com, the actual tab, if you're interested in off-grid or anything about off-grid and interested in purchasing the Incredible Portable Power, which is just amazing. And I'm going to give you a demonstration here in just a little bit. Lucas is going to do it. He's out there waiting on me. He's been waiting on me for hours so far. So I'm going to be able to go down there and show you the portable power that we're taking out there for the community, okay, that's going to be hopefully all said and done for out there. This is not the one that you would purchase. This is what we're taking to Nevada. My tongue doesn't want to go there, people, okay? Look at Ace. I'm going to show you Ace. He's wanting to go. Bless his heart. He's ready to go outside, wants me to go play with him. But, okay, so if you go, lots of text. So if you go to our website, IncredibleTinyHomes.com, and you go to the tabs, it is called, get a load of this tab. It is called New Incredible Portable Power, IPP. So if you ever hear Randy or I or Tom or whoever's doing a video saying IPP, that means Incredible Portable Power. So if you go down to the tab, it says New Incredible Portable Power, IPP, the solar answer to your power needs. The solar answer to your power needs. Okay, so we're going to do that, but I'm going to show you. Go on there, and I just printed it out. Well, I didn't print it out. Alyssa did. I don't know if you know this, but Randy or I, either one, we never have a computer. This is my desk. This is wherever I go. This is all I have. I am so old school. Pen, legal pad, write it down, give it to the girls. See what I'm saying? That's how that works. Okay, so, and I'm trying to hold this, but Alyssa, she printed this out, and Incredible Tiny Homes is proud to announce our newest and most innovative solution to provide an off-grid power solution for tiny home living. Sounds pretty good to me, right? Incredible Portable Power, IPP, a complete and portable solar power system designed to provide all the power you need to live independently without the need for grid supplied power. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Then it's got different things offering you an inexpensive solution to your electric needs, independence and mobility, a true environmentally safe solution with design and innovations to exceed your electrical needs for the future. Did we write this? My God, I mean, that's pretty good. A fully mobile power source to meet all of your power requirements. Engineered. Y'all going? Girls are leaving. Bye, girls. All right, run. Okay, engineered to provide a safe and effective power source to your tiny home living experience. Great. Wonderful, wonderful. Great. We do have one of the ladies who is living on the beach. She actually bought one of the systems, and there's actually 2 systems that you can choose from. So go to the page and look and see. It's got the prices on there. The small IPP system, and it gives all the details. I'm not going to run through all the details what's on here because it's pretty lengthy, but it'll tell you exactly what is on there on the website. It's $17,900. And then it has available options, things that you can add on to there, right? Okay, so then we have the large IPP system. Same thing, go on there, see all the details, what it entails. Bye, Alyssa! See Alyssa going down the stairs. I don't know if you can see her. That was just her head. Okay, so the large system, the large IPP system is $24,900, and there's also available options there that you could add to, like, you know, additional solar panels, additional batteries, got different types of protection, things like that. So be sure and check that out. If you're interested in solar off-grid living, you need to check that out and see if that's something that might work for you, for your tiny home, for your home. You know, I was actually wanting to have something like this system out there at my house, so I'm not sure. I'll have to talk to Lucas, I'll talk to Randy and see what they think about all that, but I might do it myself, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go outside, and I wanna show you the system that is going to the Nevada property to help run everything out there. It's just amazing. You know, it's unlimited sun out there pretty much. So it's a great place for off-grid, and I'm just learning more and more about it. I didn't know anything about off-grid, didn't know anything about solar, didn't know anything about any of that stuff until we met Lucas in the backyard at my house. And Lucas is just not far from me at all from my house over in Morristown. He's over in White Pine, so it's just right over there, and we got to know him. He actually put on the very first American Freedom that Randy built, he put solar power on it, just a little bit of solar power, and we sold it and from the backyard. So that was a long time ago. That's been 8-9 years ago already. So let's head outside. Check this out on the website so you know you can get all the actual details of what exactly that you're buying and if it's something that would work for you. Look at Amber peeking in right there. Bye. Thanks, Amber. Girls have done fantastic this week. We've gotten a lot done here in the office. We'll actually do another tour of the office once we get everything done. But we've just been working a lot on it this week. Very busy with sales and everything too. One thing that I want to tell you, I was going to do a separate video, but I'll go ahead and just tell you this right now. We do have a Birmingham that is still for sale with a forest lot for $135,000. Okay, that is a Birmingham house. Go onto the website, look and see what the Birmingham is. It's about to be built. I think it's all the materials. I think everything is ready. It's up in Kentucky. And I think it's ready to go. It may have already started. I'm not sure. I didn't get an update on that. So about $135,000. Contact sales at incredibletinyhomes.com or call us. And Tim, and we've got a couple of people that can help call back as well and help you with that information. Schedule a tour if you want to come by. Talk to somebody in sales. You can do that as well. I have got. And I'm going to do another video on Monday, but I'm just going to throw it out there today too. I wish I had some more to set this. There are I found them, 2 Incrediboxes, grab and goes, 8x16 that are ready. They're done. And they're up for grabs. So those are for sale. Are they $25,000? I think it's $25,000. So I got 2 8x16s. Grab and goes. They will be ready at the first of next week. I mean, they're ready. We just need to pull them out, get them up there at the sales lot, and have it ready to go. Also, possibly I have another home, but I'm going to wait and confirm that, and it is ready to go as well. It would be a grab and go as well, but it's a bigger Incredibox. So let me get with Lucas and let me get with the guys. I'll confirm that at the first of the week. But for sure, I have 2 grab and goes, 8x16 Incrediboxes. And I also have the Birmingham 10x34, beautiful Birmingham that is going to be going into the forest on a forest lot, and that's here at the property here in Newport. Okay, so just keep those in mind. Study on it, like I say, study on it, pray about it for the weekend. Okay, because everybody's about to wrap everything up. Unless you want to, send an email. Tim does a lot of emails and stuff over the weekend, but don't expect any kind of response until the first of next week. But be thinking about it. If it's something that you're interested in, be sure to let us know. These will be first come, first serve. Okay, first come, first serve. You can't be able to, you have to be ready with the money. You got to. We can't wait for you to sell your house and things like that. These are going to be quick go, sold and done. So that's the way we do those when we have something extra like that. So let's go out there. I want to show you the IPP, the power system, the incredible portable power system, the one that's going to Nevada, and you'll be super impressed. I saw it yesterday. Whenever I passed by, one of the guys showed it to me. And I was just super impressed by it. So I'm going to have Lucas take that over, and I'll film him, and then we'll be back in just a little bit, okay? Hold on. Okay, now we are here, as promised. Here is Lucas. He's our solar, off-grid, everything guy, knows in, out, everything what's going on. Explain to us, first, we're going to get to this. You see what this is. We just talked about the incredible portable power that's going to Nevada. It's very hard. Now, I'm going to tell you something about me and Lucas. Me, Lucas, and Billy are about the only ones that talk the way we do.
That's right.
Okay?
Yep.
It's hard for us to say Nevada because our tongue don't want to go that
Nevada.
way. It's Nevada.
That's right.
That's what it is. You're going to Nevada. Randy's in Nevada. Nevada. So we're going to try and work on that. But
Yeah, I'm trying to be more proper too.
Yeah, us three, if you can't figure out we're from East Tennessee, there's something wrong. Okay? All right. Lucas I'm going to let him go ahead and explain to you what he's got because it looks like he has one of those Roomba things.
I know it's like a Roomba or a UFO. So this is a company that by the end of the year we'll be linked up with them, and we'll be able to offer this cheaper than if you bought it offline, off the street. The company's working with us, and I mean, this thing's got pretty much a 1 kW battery built in it. Mm-hmm. So this is like 1/5 the storage that you would have in a battery in your loft already. It's a backup for you.
That?
Well, this is a cook stove. It's like one of them induction cooktop stoves.
Wow!
And you can link others together so you could have multiple. They are the same color as our cabinets. They fit inside the cabinet base, so it's not taking up space on the counter. You don't have to inset it in the counter. Now that is something, the option that we're looking at doing with the company, where they would have an inset and then it would sit in the counter if you wanted it to look aesthetic.
Yes.
But you could take it out, charge it. This will charge up off the off-grid system that the guys in the off-grid department currently install for the company.
Yes.
They can put this in the house for you in the cabinet, and then whenever you needed to, if you ever needed to, you could charge this up. It takes about 4 hours to charge, and it can cook for up to 2 hours.
So it cooks up to 2 hours?
Yeah,
That's
you could.
amazing.
So you literally could cook for almost half the week and then recharge it off your off-grid. And if the power went out, you could reuse this to charge your cell phone. You could plug up and run your house off of it. You can cook with it. So it's a backup for your backup for your backups.
That is amazing. So this is brand new technology.
Yeah, and we're going to be able to offer this as our 23rd amenity. We started out 10 months ago. Every month I try to give Randy a new amenity to the house. So this is
he likes that.
Oh, I know. Yeah. So this is number 23. He really loved this one the other day. He was like, "When can we get it?" I'm like, "We can't even get it yet. This is a demo." So if for folks that's buying like third quarter of this year or fourth quarter of this year, we'll be able to offer this as a cooking option for the iBox, for the custom homes, and for the new line of iBox that'll be coming out. So
that is amazing. That is, you know what I love? I love that you're so up on everything and the newest of the newest technology of the off-grid, because it is, Lucas, becoming more popular and people are more familiar with it than they ever have been.
Oh, absolutely. And more time goes by, more laws, regulations, crazy ordinances that get passed. People are going to go try more and more to be independent. I mean, I'm literally opening up my second Bitcoin mining farm this month, and it's completely off grid. Like
Can I show your shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, His shirt cracks me up. I absolutely love. Lucas is a walking billboard for whatever he is passionate about and he believes in.
That's
I
right.
absolutely love it.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean you've got to have backups because things are getting more and more regulated, and so
Yes.
like literally if things get sideways, I'm just going to go outside, pull the lever, and instead of mining Bitcoin off grid, I'm going to power the farm off grid.
There
So
you go.
you got to have backups, but this will be available to buy here, like I said, probably third quarter, fourth quarter, and the owner, the CEO of the company, is actually going to come visit Tom and Randy in like May.
Oh, that's
and
great.
start getting the process going for this. But we're going to have we're going to be the first tiny home place, and I'm trying to get exclusivity that will be the only tiny home place
There you go.
that'll be able to offer this to customers, and especially at a super discount rate instead of buying it offline.
Listen, I don't know why. I mean, I know why you're not a politician because it's just that's just a deal in its own. But boy, you'd be a good one. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, I like to negotiate with
You
people.
like to negotiate.
And by some of the deals we've negotiated out, we're
Yes.
cheaper than anybody else out there
Yeah, they
on a
can't
lot of
beat
stuff.
it.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of good vendors that's worked with us, and I really appreciate them. So this will be really cool moving forward. You can link multiple of them, and like
What
I
was
said,
the name of it?
so the company is newer, and it's going to be the Chef product. Excuse me, and you can even cook with your smartphone. It's a digital scale. Like there's just a
Oh,
ton of stuff
wow.
that I know in the future Randy will give like a lot more detail on it, but it is unreal. At like if you had two of these, you've literally got like another half battery that would be in your loft, in your drawer, in your kitchen. So if things went completely sideways, sit on the counter, plug up, and you're back in business.
That's amazing. I mean, to
Yeah.
be multi-use too. I mean, it's just not for one. That's just amazing.
Yeah, and that was what sold us on it. It's like
Yes.
it's not. We wanted to give a portable stove option for people that were self-contained.
Yes.
Because if the power went out, you can still plug a light in, so you still got a light. You can plug in, still run your water pump for your rain catchment system, and you can
Okay.
still cook. So you have everything you need, uninterrupted. Business as usual goes on.
Well, and I'm going to tell you something. I don't try to down myself, but I'm not tech savvy. I'm not, I don't know anything about off-grid. I just told them up there in the office that I never knew anything about off-grid until we met in the backyard, right? And when you put that little system, that
Oh,
little,
well, that was so tiny. That was
it
so
was
tiny.
so tiny with the little windmill thing on the first American Freedom that Randy had built in the backyard. And I've become more and more familiar with it, but I'm so super curious and would like to try it at my house out there in the field just to see if I can do it. Somebody, and I'm not saying this to be down in myself, but if you don't know a lot about something, I want to learn it. If I can learn it, literally you can learn it. And I want to see if it's something that I would want to do and see how hard is it to live off grid.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's a lifestyle.
It's
too.
a lifestyle.
It's a complete lifestyle change,
Yes.
and that's something a lot of people have to understand. And I was thinking about that house too. You said, I remember I was in such a tight cubby hole because we used to make the tongue boxes stuff so small. When I was in there, I was trying to put the battery cable on, and it touched and sparked a little. And Randy was in the front part of the house working. He's like, "You okay back there?" I'm like, "All is good," and I'm just trying to reach and still work. It was such a tight squeeze.
I'm telling you
Oh,
what,
man.
over the 8-9 years that we've been doing this, guys, you just would not believe the stories we could tell,
Oh,
Lucas.
There's some grand adventures, but nothing will ever cap the day that it come the rain tsunami, and me and Randy was fixing the plumbing on this place when we first moved here, and it exploded all over me, and he was like, "Let's just call down." I'm like, "I am completely already covered. Let's just get through this.
That's
Let's
right.
finish it." Yeah.
Well, this is exciting right here. I talked to one of your guys yesterday. What'd you say? It was Travis?
Yeah, so Doug manages the whole. I'm so proud of these guys. Like when I quit doing off grid, I came in here, I dropped off every bit of knowledge, every bit of vendors, everybody I knew. I just gifted it to Randy. I'm like,
Yep.
"Here, I'm done. I'm out of business. I'm gonna build you houses and manage this building."
Yep.
And Travis, Ben, Blake, let me think, Tyler, Doug, they're smashing it. I mean, they literally, I did nothing on this other than show up to film with it.
It's
I mean, like
beautiful.
these guys, the
show
electrical,
it here.
the electrical runs are clean. They've got lights in this thing. There's an air conditioning unit going in. There is enough room in this and enough axle strength that this portable power unit is going to actually power the well pump system, the security system, and a bunch of other stuff out there for the Crystal Nevada. Did I say it right?
No, Nevada.
Nevada. I'm gonna make sure we get that,
that
right. Yeah, here. Yeah, for the court of public opinion. So yeah. This here, this is insulated, floor, top, sides, everything, so that this will be all weather for out there. And the mini split will be able to regulate this constantly. And that is almost a 7 kW inverter that's on the wall back there. They've got 8 batteries right there. You can literally put 12 more on each side.
That's amazing. Now this system too, this is a massive system that's already in there. Because what was it? I think Travis mentioned it was originally going to be 30 and you got it down to 8. What was that about? Or was that something that...
There was going to be 20 batteries, and we've whittled it down to 8 for now.
Yes.
And then when we get it out there, Joseph or one of the guys, whoever's going to be out there taking care of the land management, we can ship the other batteries out and add them later if needed to.
Add them later.
But for right now, for theft prevention and a lot of
Yes.
other things, we're going to keep this minimal for right now. But this system, literally, if a person purchased this, they can put extra panels in the back, up to 9 more modules.
Wow.
They can store back here, strap in. The batteries can store. Climate controlled system, like I said, with a mini split. That's the only thing not mounted yet. Control panel right there on the side.
Yes.
And outlets. You can use this for a toy hauler. There's a bunch of different stuff you can do with this.
Lots of usage.
The thing is if you add the extra modules to this, it's equivalent pretty much to most homes. Average U.S. homes use about need a 6 kW array or bigger to operate.
Okay.
This will be like, I think, 5.8 kW worth of modules, what's already on the roof, the 6 that's there, and then what you could put out on the portable stand.
Okay.
And if all goes to plan, we're going to have another product, which would be Amenity 24, is that you can put these out, and they look like Rubbermaid tubs, but they're angled.
Oh.
And you can put sand, gravel, dirt, whatever you want in it, and it has brackets, and you just clip your panels on that tub, and it won't blow away. You can put up to 500 pounds.
Really?
From somebody that's 80 years old to a young person that's just out of high school.
Yep.
It does. You could be a super strong guy, a person that doesn't have a lot of strength. It don't matter. You just walk out there, you clip your panel on, put your 4 little safety clips, and the wind won't blow it away.
And it will not move. Oh my gosh, so important.
Yeah, and so that's going to be an option that when people get panels, even with this, they could put that out and weight it down. There's so much new tech. I've got so many things loaded up on the computer in the main office and operations office right now that we just got to get the people in here and talk to them, because
Yes.
there's a ton of products to be added. But if people want to buy this, I talked to Tom today. He's actually going to add this to the IPP lineup. So this will be
Yep.
a super IPP. And the difference is, for those that's asking, is there's more modules that's physically on the structure. There is lead carbon batteries or pure lead carbon batteries, depending on what you want, instead of lithium.
Right.
They'll be installed. We can load out as much battery bank as you want to, up to roughly about, let me see, we have 12, 24, 32 batteries roughly comfortably can fit in here. And we can beef up the axles even more if you want. We can make it off-road worthy. There's a lot of amenities that can be added to this. And you can power anything from a home, cabin, tiny house, job site, FEMA disaster relief. I mean, when I used to work emergency service volunteer for FEMA,
Yes.
I would have loved to have something like
Wouldn't
this.
you?
You can
Yes.
throw all your tools in here.
Yes.
You can throw all your first aid in here. You can throw everything you need in here, light systems, everything, and head down the road.
Now, how much ventilation is in here? Where is the ventilation? And like, do you have the vents? And you'll have that mini split, I do know.
Yeah, so what we done is a cross draft vent
Oh, I
in the
see
front.
that right there.
You have a
Let me go
lower
there.
vent by the charge control
There's
system in the
that.
back.
Yes.
And then you have an upper vent so that the inverter's heat will be drawn out.
Yes.
But now the mini split in here in the wintertime, what they can do is actually put the covers over those and then
Okay.
let this just heat the unit.
Okay, I see.
And so, like I said, Joseph or whoever's going to be watching over the land out there, they
Sure.
can set this automated. The system's automated, so it'll run all the loads out there for them. And also, we can actually put, if you get Starlink with this, which is also going to be an option that we're going to have
Yes.
mobile for this in the future. If you get the Starlink package, then we can actually put a Snyder monitoring system on this.
Okay.
So you could literally be sitting on the beach in Hawaii, checking up on your system in the middle of the desert if you wanted to, or wherever.
Wherever.
You can park it in the middle of Columbia in the jungle and be, sitting on the beach in Miami, making sure everything's good.
This is such a game changer. I mean, to have this mobile, to have this to where, I mean, you're using the natural resource. You're using the sun. For heaven's sakes, it's there. Let's use it. Let's save money and access it for us to live better.
Yeah, well, there's actually companies like, the thing that blows my mind is what we accomplish here for the price. There is actual companies that will sell this, what we're doing here, without even being in a contained
Yes.
building. Like, it's just actually panels mounted to a trailer, a little box. They were selling it for like $90-something thousand.
Stop it.
And we could
Oh,
literally blow that out of the water all day long and give somebody so much more. I mean, literally, you could build multiple of these for the cost of what that would be.
Now, I'm curious about, I think you may have already touched on it, but let me just reiterate about, this is not just a mobile, a power unit for tiny homes. This could be for a cabin. This could be for your home. How does it work with something that's not a tiny home?
Well, that's a great question. I can show you on the front of it
Okay.
here. Is that whenever you come around to the front, you'll see, and this also has leveling jacks. We can actually get these custom wrapped for people if they prefer a certain color of the building. But you can see here you got an input where you can charge the system off generator.
Yes.
Or plug into the utility company.
Okay.
And then this right here, got standard outdoor plugs. And then right here, you have a 30 amp service. We can also install a 50 amp service, but the reason we done that for this is because it's going for specific loads like well pump, security system, Starlink, other stuff. And then of course, this is the disconnect that's gonna be for the compressor unit that's gonna be sitting here for the mini split.
Okay.
And of course, like I said, this will be wrapped and it'll be all clean and looking. But you can also, if you wanted to, you can even have a tank mounted in the back, and you can have this gutter come off and go to a rain catchment down the
Now,
side.
that's something I was going to ask as well, is about rain catchment. Is that something that could be added on there to where you could be fully off-grid?
Oh yeah, we can put pump system, 3-stage filters, the works.
This is great. Now, what is the size of this one? This trailer and stuff, this was specifically made
I'll tell you
for
what,
this.
I'll let you know exact. It is 7 foot wide. Oh, and yeah, by the way, for all my Milwaukee fans out there, they got the flashlight built in the tape measure now.
That's
So
great.
got to have the latest and greatest.
I'm telling you, I love it.
Milwaukee one day, they're going to give me a sponsorship. But hey, I appreciate them. They gave us all tools here for free. I appreciate Milwaukee.
That's awesome.
17 foot by 7. So this is a beast of a trailer.
Yeah, and this is the one we're taking. Now, whenever you have a trailer like this, I mean, this right here, we'll haul out there, and this is going to be for the property, of course. You don't have to have do you have to have a permit for this?
No.
You don't?
No, the weight, we're under the size, we're under the weight, and we're trying to, now the thing about this is, now you can't just come hitch up any vehicle to this. Now, once you start weighing it way down, you're gonna need, like a big old F-350 or something heavy duty to yank it around. But now, if it's one of those deals where you're gonna set it here for a while, you could get a professional mover to move it, and then move it afterwards. But
Especially if you're just going to move it once. If you're going to travel around, that's a different thing. But if you're going to move it once, get somebody that's licensed and everything, move it and set it down.
Yep, and if you go the full array that can be on the loadout on this,
Yes.
The info will be up on the website soon. But I mean, as far as the loadout that goes on this, you could power up to 2 to 3 of these iBoxes off of
Oh
one.
my gosh, that's amazing. I don't know how it is, but I wonder if you could haul the IP. Is this how it's going to be? Can you haul an Incredibox, an 8x16 or an 8x20, and then add this to the end of it?
I think
know.
you could do it with the smaller IPP. I think there's one behind that house right now, the shorter version. But if you went with that, I think between the truck, the tiny house, and then the IPP, you'd be within the length thing. But you have to have a special permitting and pay for a certain fee in order to do a tandem tow thing.
Okay, tandem. That's what I was trying to think of as tandem.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to touch on is on the top, there's 6 panels?
Yes, ma'am.
6 panels, and that's the max on this.
Yeah, that's the maximum that we can put on the roof line.
Yeah.
But now 9 more can go on the ground in groups of 3.
And then you can also store it. Put the extra panels that you want to put inside there.
Yeah, and the new mounting systems that'll be available, these can be added on as an upgrade. And like I said, you can literally put them out wherever you want to. Take a shovel, throw some sand or dirt in the thing. It keeps it level from blowing away. And people might think that really don't work. I can tell you, I've went and got pyramid blocks that people built decks out of.
Yes.
And cap block, and put it on a friend of mine's house on his cargo container years ago when I actually did off-grid construction full time for myself. And it survived, I think it's 3 or 4 hurricanes deep now.
Are you serious?
Green Cove Springs, Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, I think oh my gosh, what was that one that was really bad that hit Florida a while back?
Yes, it was just,
anyway, there's another one to add to the deck.
Yeah.
So I mean, it went through a bunch of them.
Yeah, and we had an Incredibox that made it through that storm, and they had it tied down, and they left it. They did not stay in it. They, if they of course want to be safe, they went to a hotel or whatever, but it made it. It made it through. So that's, it's the construction and things like that. We're doing stuff quality as best we can, and we're, all of this is certified as well. All of our stuff is certified. So.
Yeah, we actually are. We have warranty service through Snyder now. We are a direct warranty repair in-house. The guys actually can do factory service work for them in-house now.
That's great.
The lithium battery company let us service modules in-house now.
Great.
Almost every vendor that we buy from, I've tried to work out a deal where that we can do our own repairs in-house. We haven't replaced one system since this iBox factory's opened up. We haven't replaced one system for anybody. We've done a little touch-up work or repair on something, but nothing's been replaced.
And two, I'm so glad that you brought that up. And then the other thing too is I just told them about when you go on the website, IncredibleTinyHomes.com, you go to the very long, lengthy tab of what it's called. It's like new power, incredible portable power, but it's on there.
It's quite a tab. It's three section. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty big tab. But go on to there, and two, Lucas, I just printed out the paperwork for him. But there's a small system right now, and there's a large system, and there is just a couple of little adjustments on there, but nothing big. We'll update that as well, but
Yeah.
We'll also be putting this one on here too once they get it all figured out price wise.
Yeah, and the turnaround time on this usually
Yes.
between orders from the trailer manufacturer supplier that we get and then the vendor for the off-grid parts and stuff, Doug's guys can usually turn this around now in about a couple weeks.
Wow.
And the only reason it takes that long is because we actually need to get the stuff in to do it. And then the other thing is with the addition on the factory building now, we'll
Yes.
be able to speed that up even faster.
Wow,
So the
that's
off-grid department, most of them will be back here, and then Billy and a few guys will work up top. And it is unreal how many houses that took off-grid a week here.
Oh my gosh, that is killing it. That is such progress from last year, Lucas, from last January, from the building falling down. I mean, we're talking, we had it all framed. The big freak wind, everything that came was not expected, took it down. Now look where we're at with the big, incredible tiny homes, the Incredibox building is up and strong and growing, and all of this got added this past year. And I mean, this has progressed to just more than what you had ever thought.
Oh,
it would.
I can't even believe what this has become. I mean, I
can't
remember
either.
when me and Joey and Randy built one of the first ones over in the old building. We were like, well, that's it.
That's
and then we
it.
went next door and started putting this in that, and now it's just turned into a monster like
Yes.
this. When I come in and manage the facility every day from
Yes.
sunrise to sunset, it is just absolute nightmare of trying to like reach out the spider webs, getting every piece we
Yes.
need, because we go through so much material. It's unbelievable. And something that really is amazing is we just bought a solar farm from a TVA provider.
Yes, you said that.
And worked out a deal
Yes.
with them. So we bought those modules, and now they're going to get recycled and put on the new building. And the new building will run completely off grid. So we will be building houses off grid in an off grid building with a net zero electric bill. And we're working backwards now. We've got part of the secondary section. We've zoned this out now. There's zone 1, 2, and 3. So zone 3 is off grid, zone 2 part of it is. And if the grant through the USDA office through the state of Tennessee goes through, we'll be able to take the rest of it off grid.
Lucas, that
So.
is just absolutely amazing, and it's changing the company, and it changes the company in a way that it's helping our customers, it's helping our people who work here. The other thing that kind of goes into this, which I know it's not about the off-grid and power and things like that, but the waste. I just want you to touch on that, the waste that we are using and not throwing into a landfill.
Oh, well, we're about to really revitalize that. The new metal coil stock that we get in is being cut so precise that we have like hardly any metal cutoffs. The metal coil stock that's going to come in, like you see right
Yes,
there,
these rolls
is
right
going.
there.
What is going to be cut out of that is going to be cut almost so uniform that there's no waste in that. The foam that comes off the panels is being recycled for the insulation for the flooring, and the other panels and stuff, things that we have to cut the burrs off and stuff like that, we're using on homes now that get stuccoed, so that's not wasted. And then the power usage, like I said before long, we're starting here and we're working our way backwards.
Yes.
and this facility, I'm hoping by 2024 will be completely net zero.
Completely off grid. We're talking our factory.
Yeah, yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. Well, you know, I used to say, what was it? Leave the lights on for it. We can leave the lights on; it won't come off nobody's
It ain't
bill.
gonna
You
come
know.
off nobody's bill. Absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that we touched on this today because with Randy being out in Nevada, that just ties into what he's doing. He was at Lake Havasu yesterday, where the actual London Bridge is, which is amazing. It was a beautiful video that he did, but he might do one in Crystal today. You're going to have to go out there. I don't know when you're going to have time to go out there.
Yeah,
but
that would be great.
Yeah.
I love it out there. And the golf courses.
Lucas is all about the golf. You're going to have to we need a golf team. We need something going on.
Let me tell you, I've got it in my mind at this point. I will work day and night as long as I got 3 Squires meals, a golf course, and I can go home with my family. Now I'll work for you till I drop.
I love it.
See, yins have ruined me because now
You are burnt.
I used to live out of a backpack, go job site. Now I get up, I come in, I punch in, I go home. My daughter's waiting on the porch.
Yes.
And I'll never be able to go back now. See, I can't go back now.
No, you ain't going nowhere. No. One thing I want to show really quick. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm really proud of you, Lucas, and all the men. Look at what this house looks like. The big boards and everything. See how beautiful that they are. And this one right here, Randy and I just showed that one the other day. Look how beautiful they look. They look stunning.
And when you put stucco on, it's amazing. Literally, now this is a full disclosure moment.
Go right ahead.
When we first put these houses together, the new panels won't have all the screws in them.
And that's something, will you touch on that when we're talking about new panels? as
Yeah,
well?
so the new panels will have a texture on the exterior. They'll have like a board batten kind of look on the outside, and they'll have a nice knockdown texture on the interior.
Yeah.
Randy and Tom will have to kind of lay out what the prices are and stuff,
Right.
adjustment. But I always tell the guys, I hate the screws.
Yes.
And then when we put the stucco on, then it looks like a beach house, and it is just such a transformation. People don't understand that with a little bit of love, how you can completely convert it.
And you know, when he's talking about the screws, do you see how the screws right here? Now keep in mind, this is what Lucas was just talking about. These panels came out, it's a door. Like when you cut out the door, your front door, the insert, when that comes out, that's what this is. This would normally go into a landfill. We use it and we build homes.
Yep.
Okay? So we're building these homes and we're putting it together with these screws. There's new panels that are going to be coming that's not going to have all that, and they are all cleaned up. There's no screws in.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge Lego fan. I'm an adult that still plays with Legos. I got trains, works. I'm a hobby enthusiast
That's
of it,
right.
and they go together literally like Lego blocks.
Stop.
I mean, they just snap together.
How beautiful is that going to be?
We're hoping to double production.
Yeah.
I mean, some serious goals we got this year is to be net zero in usage,
Yep.
have no waste, and then we're hoping to speed everything up twice the speed. We're hoping that when somebody orders a house, they literally can come and get it like in a week or two following.
Yeah. Our turnaround time, we have cut down. I mean, we used to have a year and a half, 18 months, up to 18 months was our build time. All that's gone now.
Yeah, we're at 5, and I think my goal has been for the factory is that by June we'll be down to like a month.
That is amazing. You can't do that anywhere. If you was to, and I don't want to say what the company is, but if you was to order a trailer from this company, I have a friend, it took 2 years for them to get their trailer.
I believe it.
It took them 2 years, and nothing has changed. They told me that 2 years ago, and it's still the same situation right now. We have went from 18 months down to what, 4 months?
Oh,
5
yeah.
months?
Well, I'm just waiting on Uncle Elon to get me my Cybertruck, because now I can charge it. We can plug it in here at the factory. Listen, Elon, if you're listening, brother, listen and pay attention to what we've done here. If you could speed it up in Texas to get my
Elon,
truck,
get
3
us-
years out.
Get
3
us our
years.
stuff, man. Get it.
Me and Bryce.
Everybody has signed up for Starlink. I signed up for it. Everybody has.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, he's backlogged on that.
Yes.
See, me and Bryce put our deposit down on Cybertruck.
On your truck.
3, I think I'm on year 4.
It is.
And I'm like, I'm gonna drive wheels off that Jeep. I'm gonna have it paid off. I was gonna trade it in. I might as well keep it now.
You might as well keep it.
I'll put it in the stable and buy another horse.
Get Lucas a truck. Come
Man.
on, man.
Hey, listen, everybody in YouTube land that loves us, I think
Yes.
there's $1.50 of yins out there now. You need to get over on Twitter,
Yep.
because he lives on Twitter, and
He
drop that
does.
man and tell him Luke said
Luke-
he needs his truck.
There you go. That's right. And two, I want to share with Lucas. We love Lucas to death. I want you to share your website and things like that. What you kind of a little bit about your life and what you promote and talk about and everything like that.
Oh, okay. You talking about my YouTube channel?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
exactly.
Yeah, so my YouTube channel is Seven Trumpets Prepper, and I do like preparedness, talk about like scriptural things, politics, just the works. And I actually got in trouble on YouTube recently this year, so I still got to wait 9 months to get my play button for hitting 100,000 subscribers.
Lucas just hit 100,000 subscribers, but he gets in trouble more than I ever seen in my life. That's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm constantly in trouble. Yeah, so
That's okay.
it's kind of like a Joe Rogan podcast kind of thing. If anybody's seen Joe Rogan, just come on over. That's about what we got going
I'll tell
on.
you what, I've watched Lucas on his program, and he'll sit there with a Coke and drink it in his glass bottle. But what are you Cokes? What are those that you get?
Oh, that's my Mexican Coca-Colas. Yeah, yep.
Exactly. I love it. So if you're interested in like prepping and things like that, tune in to Lucas. He just hit 100,000 subscribers, and we're proud of him. We're proud that he's here. He has been from the backyard to now. He's been with us.
I
so.
told Randy the other day, I'm ride or die. I'm with him
Ride or
until
die.
he tells me take a ride out the door. I told him, if you fire me, I'm buying you steak dinner and I'm going to watch the cows graze at the farm. And if he dies on me, then I'm with him till he drops. So it's ride or die at this point.
Either way, it's a win-win situation.
Yeah,
well, good deal. Well, thank you, Lucas. Thanks for explaining this. We're going to get more information out there about off-grid and how you can save and how you can purchase this. Go to our website, IncredibleTinyHomes.com. Look at the very long tab. It's called New Power Off-Grid something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But this is going to be heading to Nevada. I'm not sure when.
I think he's gonna send it down week after next.
Okay, good
But,
deal.
and by the way, I always
Yes.
try to say this when you talk with me. It's
Yeah.
on behalf of myself and the guys that work the line.
Yeah.
We appreciate each and every one of y'all that buy a home because our families appreciate you.
That's exactly right. So glad you said that, Lucas, because we've got 70 employees now, and if it wasn't for our customers and our followers and our, they've even built up our YouTube channel to where that gives us extra money that we can keep going and stuff. So we love and appreciate everyone out there. Thank you for the support. Thanks for always taking up for us. I've never seen so many customers and followers that will get behind what we're saying, and they actually share the information too. So important to share because there's so many people we're still not out there, and that's a part of these shows that we go to. This is how we're going out with these different communities. So in the hopes of Abbeville that's going to be coming along, in the hopes of Nevada that's going to be coming along. Just remember too, we are always ready. The mountain is ready. We are getting that finished up, and we have lots available. So we're always going to have the tiny home community here in Newport. So that's always going to be going. But we're reaching out, and Randy's going to travel around and try to find more. We want everybody to join in and be a part of this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you so much.
All right, thanks,
and get
guys.
home to your beautiful little family, and we will give everybody an update on the new system and everything, and we'll put it on the website, and we'll do another video then. So.
All right, guys,
Thanks.
take care out there.
Thanks so much, Lucas.